Hey everyone, I am so excited to be back from my meetings and continue the conversation about the subconscious mind. If you don't know what the subconscious mind is, you can watch the video before this. I talked about it already. Okay, so the subconscious mind and manifesting. What I'll talk about is manifesting love. Sorry, no, I don't want to talk about love. I want to talk about money. Yeah, I want to talk about money. All right, so let's say we all have watched The Secret, and a lot of us have notes. I have I've got vision boards, and I have whiteboards where I've got my goals, and I have statements of what I want to achieve within the year. Now, I can say that I am going to make this amount of money, or I am making this amount of money in this amount of time. I can say that all I want, but my subconscious might kick in and say, really? How are you going to make that amount of money? How? When you were younger, there was no food on the table. And if your parents did have any money, they had to keep their hands tight on it. So how are you going to make that amount of money? That's fear. That's what the subconscious will do. You might not even realize that's happening, but it's happening, and that blocks your energy from manifesting, and fear is low vibrating, right? Now, if you come from your heart space, and this is what I do with all of my boards and stuff that I have on my walls, I read them and then I feel them. I visualize it. What that creates is a higher vibration, a high frequency, and I surrender. And the same thing applies for love. The higher you vibrate, the higher your partner will vibrate, for sure. So same thing for money. It's same thing for everything. Now, if you feel it, imagine it, it's going to start coming. But if there's any sort of subconscious block, last year I went through a lot of shit with CRA, and oh man, I could have lost everything. I don't honestly know how I kept it together. I was so blocked. My heart was so closed. I felt like I was being choked, but I had to stay positive. I would listen to meditation music all day long. I did things for myself. I was so stuck. I couldn't even meditate because I felt like I was having chest pain. The fear was horrible. And it wasn't until December sometime, I completely surrendered and said, you know what? I do not care what happens. I really don't. Because I'm going to be okay. I am taken care of. When I put my hands up and said that, holy shit, everything started opening up. My life, money-wise, everything started opening up. And now I'm doing great. I am good. Therefore, that fear blocks you. I thought with all my I am statements and all the visualizing I do, I think what kept me alive actually was the visualizing and the feeling, because I felt the money. I felt the beach home. I visualized all of it. Okay? So it's really important to be present and understand when those feelings of fear and lack come, because they're going to block you and they're low vibrational. Now, a lot of people will say, oh my gosh, I sold a townhouse and lost $35,000 within a week. Was I devastated? Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? Why me? I started thinking karma, and I don't even believe in karma. My cousin was saying to me, you have to sell this townhouse to this woman for this price now, otherwise karma's going to get you. You know what? It's not. There's no such thing as karma. I'll tell you that much. There is no such thing as karma. It's only a perception. Everything that we give out, the reason I sold my house for $35,000, lost of $35,000, was because my ethics, and the frequency that I vibrate at, the woman that I sold it to vibrates at the same frequency, and we have a lot of things in common, and there's a lot of love and trust and faith within us. So it was just regular human open heart behavior. Karma has nothing to do with anything. It's all a perception. So you need to stop, when it comes to money even, you need to stop. Sometimes we blame karma and we'll say, oh, that was just, that happened to me and it was karma from, I don't know, maybe you did something last week. But what you need to realize is, no, it's your subconscious mind. There's something deep in there that caused a block, and now you weren't able to manifest whatever it is that you wanted. So that's it. That is what I wanted to talk about for manifestation. And the same thing applies for love. If you've never seen yourself in love before, then it's going to be very difficult for you to find love, because subconsciously, maybe you never were loved. Therefore, if you're never loved, then you're going to vibrate again at like a low, fearful level. Maybe your relationships were not the greatest in the past. That's fear. Even if you want love, that love won't come to you. The same low vibrating person will come to you. But if you really, truly feel love and love yourself, then you're going to find the same lover back. Really, you will. Therefore, it's not, relationships aren't karmic, manifestations aren't karmic, nothing is karmic. It's all perception. You need to, that's where your subconscious comes in. Yes, we do need to balance good and bad. We do. We need balance in this world. You can't have too much good. You can't. There will be bad. And then there will be good again. But you see, the balance comes within, that's where you need to be present and find what your subconscious is saying about the bad, and then saying about the good, and then saying about the bad, because it's not your karma. That's the point. The balance point is if you can deal with your subconscious. Otherwise, it just becomes, it's just a perception of karma. That's not what life is about. I hope I made sense. And this is a long video again, and I apologize, but I just wanted to talk about the subconscious mind. I am having so much fun with living a heart open life, and thought, oh, why am I not talking about subconscious? So there we go. So I'll probably make a few videos about the subconscious again. Sorry it's long. Bye guys.